So the sample I think Biggie Small used was Juicy Fruit. I think that was an original song. And he included that in his on his album too, right? It was Juicy Fruit. Right? And it repeats. Juicy Fruit. There you go, right? Well, I think that's from another song, right? But, and it's like I keep explaining to Mark. If my stepdaughter woke me up or not, there's 3 reasons she can be in there with me that has nothing to do with sex. One of them is she wants something to eat or drink. One of them is she needs help going to the bathroom. I don't know, 4, what's going on, right? That. Mm-hmm. Or she's afraid to go and wants my help either way. I don't know. She's around a strange white guy. I don't know. But those are the only logical reasons she would come in there to me, right? Though again, if we eat dinner around the normal time, which is usually 5 to 6, right? Or 6:30, 7 o'clock, right? And usually children go to bed about 8 or 9, right? I know. Exactly, I know. So I would, of course, be in the living room watching TV until what, prime time was over, right? It's still a Thursday, right? I know if anything happens between Thursday to Monday at least, but and the weekends is a little different if you spend the weekend with your wife, but you're still on the couch. I mean, only difference is you wake up in the morning, you again watch TV until breakfast, and you make breakfast and eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And again, you might watch a movie till later, while again the child and mom would go to bed around what, 8 or 9 again. Now, she might be able to stay up a little bit later, maybe 10. I don't know, it depends on mom, right? Right? And then that would be well, Friday night would be another kind of work day, right? Because, of course, you get home around normal time between 4 and 5. You cook lunch or dinner the next 2 hours before 7, around 7, right? And usually your mom and the child will be in bed around 8 or 9 again. That's the real routine for any family. So again, I know that. So on the weekend, like I said, you usually sleep in on Saturdays and Sundays to about, if you get up around 6:30 to 7, somewhere in there to go to work, you usually sleep in about 8, 9, 10 on the couch, and then you eat breakfast a little bit later. And of course, it's breakfast, lunch, and dinner on the weekends. And of course, you might stay up and watch a movie on Friday and Saturday night, maybe. Right? All depends. And I had cable with Daphne too, right? And then Sunday, of course, you treat it like another work day, right? But Friday and Saturday are your kind of sleeping days, and you might go stay up a little later. Of course, everybody knows that too, right? Normally. Normalcy. Okay, with a schizophrenic who had a wife who was living with him before she left in Sheridan, Tennessee, and that's why I took the couch. You're trying to act like, okay, the child coming in there to me will do anything but me bring her back to her mom. I ain't got time for that shit. Whatever the child wants, you know what I mean? I just ain't got time for it. I was going to bring her back to her because, like I said, you're going to take 2 things. Is she trying to set me up? Does the child need to go to the bathroom? Come on. I mean, come on. Or is she coach for someone else? Right? And then you're not going to, dwell on it. You're just going to bring her back to her mom. Whatever's going on. And, you'll get in more trouble anyway than her. Unless she's recklessly endangering her child's life. And then she can get in trouble too because of mental ill at that time. With mental illness called paranoid schizophrenia. So again, then you're getting into entrapment territory. Because then whether like the wife or someone else is trying to entrap me and the wife. See, they're trying to accuse us of a crime, right? Where the girl went to sleep with her mom anyway, not me. She gonna sleep in the spare room if you're fighting with your wife. Yeah, she no. No, she gonna sleep with mom. She's only 4. I just don't know how moron won't get that. I keep telling you the same story. Moron was not there. Moron knows he wasn't there. Moron is the one that had him, like we talked about it on base, which is the only place you can talk about it, or it's Sal and his girlfriend, and they coached her. Like I said, only 2 people besides Grandma and Grandpa actually have more contact than me and Daphne combined. Uh-oh, Daphne. You know who that is, right? And see, if girlfriend had a boyfriend, Daphne, what did he do to coach your daughter? I don't know. I don't know. But if she's coached to come in there to me, you know what I mean? That's a process. Okay, all I'm going to do is either, right, she's going to wake me up. I'm going to be back to you immediately. Or I might have thought you need to go to the bathroom. That's different too. But one of them would involve a lot of coaching. Either way, to get her to come there to me. And somehow if I'm asleep on the couch. You know what I mean? You know, if girlfriend didn't have a daycare who watched her, right? Exactly. Evil stepmom. Not evil stepdad sleeping on the couch knowing you might fit me up, but that shouldn't bring it back to you. Including that possibility. So see, if all I did was come home and sleep on the couch after she left me in Tennessee, does it seem like I'm looking for any trouble? Or trying to avoid it anyway? Damn right. Exactly. You know, you get in a fight like that, you take the couch. She ain't got to tell you to take the couch. She'll let you know if she wants you in the bedroom, too. You take the couch. You let her and daughter sleep in the bedroom. You don't say shit. I know that shit, too, right? Excuse my French there, but, you know, I'm using it as a different, more positive meaning. You know, kind of too. Like, you know better than to step in that. Don't know shit. Education time for the kids. Oh, don't pout on me when South Park did a whole episode on it and you let it air on cable TV. Like, I don't know that either. I'm current, dumbass. See, dumbass don't even watch SVU to know how I'm making it up, Daphne. Watch the show. You'll see what I mean, how I'm making this shit up and it never happened. I don't disagree with you. They are. And I'm not trying to be with your daughter. I'm in Georgia. She should be in where the hell she's at. And not even mess with me unless, again, they're causing her problems with her boyfriend. I sure as hell ain't trying to. I know you're not supposed to sleep with a mom and her, you know, daughter. What that means in the Bible too. Even if it's an ex-stepdaughter, you don't entice her to sleep with you. Now, if she showed up, I mean, I don't even know what she looks like. Or if she even came by. You know what I mean, there too. And the only reason I wouldn't know someone interfered with me, but I'm not trying to do that. At all. And I'm not judging Morgan Freeman's situation. That was a granddaughter step. Kind of not the same either. But you know what I mean. I don't try to do that. So I stay in Georgia with my disability because I can't really go anywhere anyway. And then John's acting like he can't talk to me or stuff like that. Ain't heard from him in a while. Mm-hmm. But again, I got a new number, but that's what I mean. But I'm not that crazy. I mean, you are living with me, right? You don't think I wouldn't bring her back to you or she didn't even come in there, right? There's only 2 possibilities, so no. And if she came in there, I don't be thinking something's going on and bring her back to you anyway, because I don't know what the hell's going on. And if she said Grandma showed her that, there's only one person who knew Daphne. Okay, who might have had access to her to coach her during the day, but was a male. Okay, who would have to play my role of sleep on the couch. Know what I mean, dear? She would have to coach her. Unless you're trying to entrap your husband and watch the whole thing, and I'm trying to help her go to the bathroom because she's over by the door or something. But like I said, right, you can't admit that. That would be on you. So see, you can get this close and not touch it, right? If you're seeing that she peed already, you don't know what's going on. And you're tired enough to go to sleep, but don't know how long, if you're asleep or not, or what is going on. So you got a little amnesia. Okay, I'm trying to figure out what the fuck they're talking about. And there again, I mean, they're saying something so sexually driven, it's like fornication and lawful carnal knowledge, which is what the word means. It's the acronym of the word. But the whole thing is akin to saying it without all that hoopla, all those words involved with it. It's a shortened way to say the word. Words, I'm sorry. Usually what an acronym is. And FBI is big on acronyms. Federal Bureau of Investigation. Right. But anyway. See, that's called a catch-22, either for Daphne and me, and Silent his girlfriend, and you opened up a can of worms unless I talked with someone about it on base because I had to jump from the window ledge. It didn't freak them out. I don't know. I had amnesia. Something caused me amnesia. If it wasn't the falling hitting the side of the building, there's only one of the possibilities that wanted to attack me, over that shit, either way. And that's the final thing I can suggest to my ex-wife what happened, and how this person knows. There again, Ben and King from the ship could have wrote Sheena crazy letters and typed them up. And I told him, yeah, I got straight A's in typing class. So crazy to believe. I didn't. I was the best typist in the class. That's how they would use the best typist in the division, which is Yemen. Guess what? I was sarcastic. And guess who can get my records to find out? Captain Carey in the Navy. The Marines. Or you already know that, right? Don't I have to put my transcripts in my naval jacket when I joined the Navy? But guess who can't look it up? The shipmates. So no. Guess who can? You. Now, what were my grades for real? If I told them I made A's and didn't miss a key. Alright. I can probably top as good as your Yeoman there. I don't know. I'm leaking it up. Some of it. Some of it could have really happened to a point. Ben did really ask me if I was gay 3 times and didn't want to train me after I had knocked his ass out. Think that's quid pro quo. Mm-hmm. And the other guy electrocuted himself, so I was kind of afraid to work under him. So guess who they stuck me under to work under him? Yeah, it was kind of into the frying pan, out the frying pan and into the fire type situation. And you don't know what you're doing. They don't teach you how to work on shipboard equipment in A school. They just teach you up to a certain level of electrical knowledge, right? And then when you get to the ship, guess who's supposed to train you? The shipmates. Guess who didn't train me? The shipmates. Bye!